So good morning to all. So we'll start the session. This is Junior IAS Foundation course. So this is students, especially studying 6th standard and above. So here we are going to see the fundamentals of arithmetic, logical reasoning, science, and social sciences also. In social sciences, you have history. So in every competitive examinations, there are questions from history, mainly Indian history. Then you have a geography, Indian geography as well as world geography. You are supposed to know the basic things. And civics. Here we say it is a polity, the administration, Indian constitution, etc. I'll explain what is constitution, everything, and explain from the basics. Everything from the basics. And economics, the very most important thing for economics. Economics is very important. That is the most neglected subject in any Indian schooling system. And in science, broadly we call it is a science. So consists of physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. Then aptitude. So in every examinations, every competitive examination, the basic concepts of maths, logical reasoning, etc. Now I ask you, this is the first session. You can either attend live or you can watch the recorded session also. All classes are recorded. We have been taking live online classes not from 2020, from 2010 onwards. This is 13 years. You, the students, people know the live session, most of them, especially from 2020 onwards during the COVID period. So today being 1st May 2023. What is special about today? And Balamurugan typed as Labour's Day, Workers' Day. Why it is observed as celebrated as Labour's Day or Workers' Day? What is special about this? So May 1st is International Labour's Day. So as per Nichols' statement, May 1 was chosen as the state to mark, to remind, because already happened this event in 1886. The nationwide strike for an 8-hour day. So previously, the workers were exploited by forcing them to work more than 8 hours, like 12 hours, 14 hours. So therefore, there was a protest in 1886. Can anyone type where this happened? At which place? So as per Dhanasuriya said, to respect the laborers who lost their lives for this protest. We can call it as a massacre. This happened in 1886, May 4. In US. Which place in US? So very good. The place is called Chicago in USA. The unionist, reformer, socialist, and workers gathered and started the national movement for an 8 hours a day. That's very important. 8 hours. So now also all the shift system in the industry, 8 hours per day. So 8 hours for work, 8 hours for sleep, and 8 hours for other activities. Now have you heard about daily read newspaper? Recently, which state a few days back? Anyone tell me what is GO stands for? So many abbreviations will be used in the session. I'll explain each and every abbreviation. The abbreviations are most important. Yes, GO means government order. So which state government recently issued a GO for allowing industries for workers 12 hours per day for workers? Very good. Tamil Nadu. Which standard, Nikhil, are you? Nikhil, 9th standard study. Okay. You are answering the question. தெரியலனா பரவாயில்ல. இந்த கிளாஸோட முக்கிய இது என்னன்னா to learn many things. தெரியாததை தெரிஞ்சுக்க போறோம். To learn unknown things and to learn known things with a deeper understanding. Now you can ask me any questions. Then I'll start the session with the basic because this is being the very first class. Please type your standard, your name and your standard and the place from where you are attending the session. Place from where you are attending the session live. Very good. Trisha from Sivagangai. Very good. Surya Prakash, just Surya Prakash. I asked 3 details. Tanishka, wait, many are typing this. And Shakti, 8th standard from Udumalai. Joyce and Daniel, 9th standard from Chennai. Dhanasuriya, 8th standard from Madurai. Akshida, 5th standard from Madurai. Kundavai, class 10, school, Sudarshanam, Vidyashram, Chennai. Vidyasagar, 9th standard, Viluppuram. Dhanush, 8th standard, Tirukovilur. Nakiya Barikha from Dharmaburi. Logita, 5th from Aravakurchi. Surya Prakash, 8th standard, Salem. Nikhil, 9th standard, Coimbatore. And many more are there. Okay. Siddharth, 8th standard, Madurai. Tilparaj, 12th standard, Viluppuram. Sweda, 8th standard, Chennai. Class 7 from Bangalore. Kaniska, 12th standard, Arupukotai. Gogul, 12th standard, Erode. UPSC for IAS. Shakti, want to write NEET. Very good. For a NEET examinations, you are supposed to understand the subjects of physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. This year, May 7, next Sunday, coming Sunday is NEET examination for total of 720 marks. Okay. And Dana Surya want to prepare for UPSC examination. And Surya, JEE and UPSC. Very good. Most of the UPSC toppers, I'll explain what is UPSC later. The IAS toppers, mostly from IITs. So therefore, you can either first you can write IIT examination, JEE, then you can write UPSC also. Or Kritika, I like to become a collector. So for a collector, you need to write either UPSC examinations or TNPSC Group 1 examination. I'll explain everything. What is UPSC? What is TNPSC? Everything I'll explain. You can ask me also. So in the chat box, you can ask whatever basic things you want. You can ask me. Jeffrin, I want to write IIT examination, then UPSC. So I want to enter into IAS career. IAS stands for, what does IAS stands for? So Logita Ruba wants to enter write UPSC in future to become Indian Administrative Officer. So I'll explain because our course name itself starts with IAS. Why IAS? So IAS stands for Indian Administrative Service. Similarly, you have heard about IPS also. What does IPS means? IPS means Indian Police Service. Please note that many do not know. Many think that there are different examinations for IAS and IPS and IRS also. What is IRS means? Indian Revenue Service. Please note that same examinations for IAS, IPS, IRS. IRS means Indian Revenue Service. You heard about income tax raid. The income tax raid headed by IRS people. all topmost services are occupied by IAS. தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கிற கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்டாஃப் தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு. எல்லா ஆபீசர்ஸ் இருக்கிறாங்க, கலெக்டர்ஸ் இருக்கிறாங்க, சூப்பரண்ட் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் இருக்கிறாங்க. இந்த கலெக்டர், சூப்பரண்ட் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் எல்லா ஆபீசர்ஸ்க்கும் ஒரு சீஃப் ஆபீசர் ஒருத்தர் இருக்கார். அவரோட பேர் என்ன? Who is the chief of all government staff in especially state government staff? தப்பா இருந்தா கூட you can type. Even if it is wrong also no problem, you can type. Can you understand the question? I ask you, who is the head of all Tamil Nadu state government staff? Okay, Shakti say president. I'm asking, he is also a government servant. Not from political party. Not from political party. Some says chief minister, chief minister. Even chief minister office is located in the building. Even chief minister, very good. Kritika answered correctly. He is called chief secretary. Mr. Irayandu IAS right now. Chief secretary, the senior most officers of Tamil Nadu, including police alert. The chief of all IPS officers in Tamil Nadu is called DGP. Very good. What is the expansion of DGP? Director General of Police. Director General of Police. Now, Mr. Sailendra Babu, IPS, the administrative head of the district, is collector. Collector in some states called by the DM, especially North Indian states. Collector is also known as by DM. Very good, Kritika. He is called district magistrate. அவருக்கு என்ன பேர் அப்படின்னா, போலீஸுக்கு இருக்கிறதுக்கு பேர் என்னன்னா SP. What is SP stands for? Superintendent of Police. So the collector belongs to the service of IAS, Indian Administrative Service. The SP, IPS, Indian Police Service. This IAS and IPS, and together with another service, separate examination for this. This is called IFS. In IFS, this F stands for Indian Forest Service. Indian Forest Service. In India, only these three services are called All India Service. Understand? Please note. Please always have a note while attending the session. Don't attend the session like watching movie. I'll conduct test also. I'll conduct test. Whatever we study, you need to write a test later in the class. India services. How many all India services right now in India? Answer this question. Very good. 3. What are they? IAS, Indian Administrative Service. IPS, Indian Police Service. Then IFS, Indian Forest Service. F stands for forest. For these two, selection done by an organization called UPSC. UPSC conduct services examination. Please note that the name of the examination is called Civil Services Examination. Every year, UPSC, the organization which conducts Civil Services Examination. What is UPSC stands for? UPSC stands for Union Public Service Commission. It is an autonomous body. So it is an autonomous body. What do you mean by autonomous? They can decide the syllabus, everything on its own. Very good. Trisha says independent body. So none can interfere the activities or affairs of the commission. So it is called Union Public Service Commission. Answerable directly to the President of India. The name of the examination, people call it is an IAS examination. It is not IAS examination. Officially, it is known as Civil Services Examination. The examination is conducted every year. based on the examination conducts in 3 stages. One is called, the first stage is known as preliminary examination. Preliminary examinations are multiple choice questions, MCQ type. You know, a question followed by 4 options. You are supposed to mark the answer. I'll explain later. I'll give many questions like that. What are objective type questions like? You have multiple choice questions, but they are without negative marking. But in competitive examination like the UPSC, there is a negative marking also. What do you mean by negative mark? If you answer correctly, you get say 2 marks. If you mark incorrectly, you lose some mark. Penalty for the incorrect answer. Like penalty is minus 0.666 in the case of civil service examination. For NEET also, for example, I'll explain first what is negative marking in detail. For example, we'll take a NEET examination. In NEET examination, negative marking is there. If your answer is correct, you will get 4 marks. The answer is correct, you will get 4 marks. If your answer is incorrect, then you lose 1 mark. That is -1. Totally 180 questions into 4 marks. So the all India topper, if any. So therefore, maximum your score is 720. It can't be more than 720. The maximum mark is 720. So total number of questions 180. 180 into 4, you'll get 720. The NEET, the expansion of NEET, as mentioned by Sanjay. Very good. National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. That is the expansion of NEET. So many do not know. Even the people who applied NEET also, many may not know the expansion of NEET. UG NEET and PG NEET is there. I'm talking about UG NEET only. After +2, you can write NEET examination to enter into MBBS. To pursue undergraduate courses, medicine, MBBS. How many of you know the expansion of MBBS without checking, without using internet or without others' help? Please type what is the expansion of MBBS, because we all know that what is MBBS. This is a Nikhil wrote Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Very good. That's correct. So MBBS stands for Bachelor of Medicine and the Bachelor of Surgery. Maximum 180 questions. How these 180 questions are distributed? There are 4 subject type set. Each subject 45 questions. Physics 45 questions. Chemistry 45 questions. Botany 45 questions. Geology 45 questions. So totally 180 questions. 180 into 4, 720. Suppose, assume that 180 questions are there. Someone answered 150 questions. So someone answered 150 questions in NEET. That means 30 questions left unanswered. Shakti is asking, what is NEET full form? NEET full form on the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. National Eligibility Cum, CUM. Cum and conjunction and interjection. The word and come. So each 45 4 subjects. So someone answered in NEET 150 questions marked. So 30 the left unanswered. Of 150 attended, 10 found to be incorrect. 30 unattempted. If someone unattempted any questions, you'll get no mark, 0. Unattempted. So 150 attempted, of 150, 10 incorrect. Remaining 140 correct. Tell me, what is his NEET score? Calculate. So many of them answered. Your answers are 550, 590, some 590, 550, 560. So 550, 560, 590. Now I'll frame a question. So what is the score? 550. Is a multiple choice question. 560, 590. D is none of these. Later in the next class, we'll have a poll also. We'll generate live poll so that you can answer. You can mark A, B, C, D. 140 questions correct. Therefore, for each correct questions, he or she gets 4 marks. Therefore, 140 into 4, this is the positive mark. So 4 into 0, 0, 4 into 4, 6, 16, then 1, 1 into 4 plus 1, so 5, 6. This is the positive. So what is the negative mark? 10 questions incorrect. Therefore, for each incorrect questions, he lose 1 mark. So therefore, 10 into minus 1, minus 10. So therefore, 550 is his or her mark. Now understand? Any problem in understanding this? If you have doubt, you can tell me. Yes. Sorry, explain once again. You can tell me. Okay, right. Now I'll give another questions. Now you can answer. Please note that everyone must answer this question correctly. Same concept, same NEET examinations. So total number of questions I said 180. Someone answered 160. 160 answered. Okay, my name is Isaac, but class attended by my son and daughter, Jeffrey and Jeffrey. Okay, right. That's for Jeffrey. So they are supposed to type. So in NEET examination, 180 questions, 160, someone answered 160 questions. Of 160 questions, 18 questions found to be incorrect. Total number of questions 180. Someone answered 160, not attempted 20 questions. Of 160 attempted, 18 found to be incorrect. What is his or her NEET score? How 722 is possible? Please understand. I said maximum mark is what? Maximum mark is 720. No one will get more than 720, which is not possible. Maybe instead of 622, you have written 722, correct? So I am taking this session for you from Chennai. Now it is raining in Chennai, Karnataka. 160 minus 18. What is 160 minus 18? So 142 questions correct. So you'll get 146 into 4 minus 18 into 1. So this is his score. So what is 142 into 4? 4 into 2, 8, 16, so 568 minus 18. Answer is 550. Why some of them answered incorrectly? Oh, in the last case also 550. Please note that. Mere coincidence. See, normally in every multiple choice questions, only one answer is correct. But in IIT type questions, in IIT joint entrance examination like mains and advanced, sometimes more than one answers can be correct. Now tell me, I have given 4 options. Which mark or marks, which option or options cannot be someone's NEET score? இதுல எந்த ஸ்கோர்லாம் ஒருத்தரோட NEET ஸ்கோரா இருக்க முடியாது. நீட்டுக்கு இப்படி ஒரு மார்க் ஒருத்தருக்கு வராது. Okay, Sakti says A. Nikhil says A and B not possible. Jaya says A and B not possible. I said more than one options can be the answer. Now I am training you for an advanced MCQ type questions, like they ask in IIT examinations, where more than one options can be correct. So most of them answered only A. Some answered A and B. Some answered all the 4 not possible. Someone say A and C not possible. Please think and answer the question. This is not an easy one. This is not a tough, difficult one. A moderate one. You are supposed to think and apply your reasoning skills. This is being a first class. I gave an overall introduction. After this, I will go to some social science part also. 719 possible or not, we'll check. Possible or not. When 719 is possible, someone attempted all questions. All questions correctly means you'll get 720. Suppose if only one question is incorrect. If only one question incorrect means, that means 179 questions correct and 16 minus 1. So 715, correct? Can anyone tell me what is the next top score after 720? 720 ke appuram top score If someone attempted all the questions correct, 720. If someone attended only 179 questions correct. If someone attended only 179 questions correct, then 179 into 4. Therefore, the next maximum mark is 716. 717 possible? Not possible. 719 not possible. 718 not possible. 717 possible? 717 not possible. So therefore, A, B, C scores not possible, but 716 can be a possible NEET score. When someone attempted only 179 questions, he left one question unanswered, but all 179 questions correct. Okay, right. I'll explain again. No, don't worry. In NEET examinations, for every correct question, 4 mark. For every incorrect questions, -1 mark will be deducted. Assume that someone attended only one question, someone attended 2 questions. Only 2 questions. One is correct, one is incorrect. So what is his mark? What is his score? One is correct, therefore 4 mark. One is incorrect, so -1 mark. That means 1 mark will be reduced. Then 4 minus 1 is what? 3. Okay, very good. Now, if all 180 questions correct, 180, total number of questions, maximum questions you can attempt is 180. If all 180 questions correct, your score will be 180 into 4, 720. So now I'm asking you, what could be the maximum marks possible? The maximum score possible. 718 is not possible. Tell me, Isaac, how 718 is possible? Tell me, how someone can score 718, 719, 717, which is not possible. What is the next highest score after 716? That in this case, someone answered all 180 questions, but only one question is incorrect. So only one question is incorrect means for 179 questions, the total score is 716. For one question is incorrect, so -1. Therefore, in this case, the score is 715. How 719 is possible? Tell me. Nikhil, tell me. How 719 is possible? In which case 719 is possible? Nikhil himself understood now. Nikhiloட mistakes என்ன தெரியுமா பண்ணாங்க? Sir, all 180 questions correct. அதுல ஒன்னு தப்பு. அப்ப he calculated instead of multiplying 179 into 4, he multiplied 180 into 4, then -1. Therefore, he got 719. Correct, Nikhil? இதான உங்க mistake. Thank you. Now understood. Thank you. Yes, sir. அந்த ஒரு mistake எல்லாம் வரும். Avoid careless mistakes, silly mistakes. இங்க பண்ணுங்க எல்லா mistakes, you do all mistakes in the session, in the class. இந்த செஷனோட one of the முக்கியமே என்ன அப்படின்னா எல்லா mistakes இங்கே பண்ணுங்க. Don't do the mistakes in the examination. You do mistakes, then realize. அதான் முக்கியம் இங்க. Calculations பண்ணிட்டீங்க, reasoning பண்ணிட்டீங்க, the mistakes realize பண்ணீங்கன்னா போதும். So even the degree students, those who have completed BE or BA, BSc, BCom, may not answer this question correctly. அதனால சார் நான் 8th standard படிக்கிறேன், எனக்கு புரியலைன்னா தப்பு கிடையாது. திரும்ப இன்னொரு தடவை நான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணும்போது உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிடும். ஸோ எதுவுமே மேத்ஸ் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் புரியல அப்படின்னா don't feel bad. CLAT also you can write teacher CLAT. So CLAT also we are doing online. CLAT அப்படிங்கிறது லா படிக்கிறதுக்கான என்ட்ரன்ஸ் டெஸ்ட். CLAT. இங்க நிறைய கான்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் பேஸ்டு கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாம் வரும். What is CLAT stands for? Common Law Admission Test. Common Law Admission Test. So when is next class கேக்குறீங்க? Next class is tomorrow. Tomorrow you have a class. Okay, now holiday only. Tomorrow class, preferably we conduct classes in the evening. Classes in the evening. To attend further session, please save this number 98403 98093 in your mobile as RADIAN Junior IAS. Save this number very must, because we normally share link broadcast. Those who are shared, those who are saved this mobile will be receiving our WhatsApp messages. So save this number 98403 98003 and reply with a message Junior IAS. Reply with a message Junior IAS. Then we'll send the details, class details, the timings before, well in advance. Okay, this is very important. Now I'll give you a basic maths question, then we'll go to social science. What is the answer for this question? What is the answer for this question? This is simple mathematics. 6th standard and above can answer this question. 6th standard and above. Everyone try to answer on your own. This is a basic question. So what is root 36? Root 36 is equal to what? 6. So this is also 6. So 34 minus 6. 34 minus 6. So 34 minus 6 is what? 28. Divided by 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 28 divided by 7 is 4. Everyone answered correctly. Very good. Now we'll see the basic concept in economics. What is economics? What is economic? So anything for any transaction associated with money. Now tell me, demand for a particular product is increases. What happens to the price? So assume that the supply being constant. Supply means the production. So when demand increases, supply is same, then what about the price? When the demand increases, price also either equal or increase. If demand decreases, what about the price? Either same or it will what? Decrease. Price is one of its parameter. When price increases, what happens to the consumption? When price increases, what happens to the consumption? When price increase, for example, price of some article, the price of some product increases, then usually the consumption is either same or decrease. Suppose if price is, why it can be equal? If price goes down, the price of some article is less, discount. If some shops are offering discounts, then people buy more. Then what about the consumption? People consume more. People buy more. Nickel, why same or equal possible? When same or equal possible? Now I'll ask you a question. Tell me some products, goods or services. Whenever price increases or decreases, the consumption, there is no change. Almost no change. Best example I want. If Dhanasuriya says that if price of petrol increases or decreases, consumption same. No, may not be. Suppose the price of a petrol increases, then we use the vehicle lesser time than compared to previous. Similarly, when prices of a petrol decreases, then we may go to some more places in bike or in car. Now I want a best example. Please note that I want a best example. Someone says that gold and silver. Yeah, it is also incorrect. If the price of a gold increases, people consume less. If price of a gold decreases, then people buy more. அதனாலதான் ஆடி மாசத்துலலாம் போய் நிறைய பேர் நிறைய நகை எடுப்பாங்க. ஏன் ஆடி மாசத்துல நகை தங்கத்தோட விலை குறைஞ்சிருக்கும். நிக்கில் வந்து ஃபியூச்சருக்கு போறாப்ல, வெரி குட். நிக்கில் நல்ல திங்க் பண்றாப்ல. ஆக்சிஜன் சார் இப்ப இல்லைனாலும் ஃபியூச்சர்ல இது இருக்கும் சார் அப்படின்னு. மில்க் கூட குறைச்சுக்குவாங்க. யூ மே நாட் உங்க வீட்டுல குறைக்காம இருக்கலாம். There are many poor people in the world, in India. They may reduce the milk. Rice கூட குறைச்சுக்குவாங்க. ரைஸோட I want a best example economicsல. நார்மல் I'll give you the clue தரவா. அது டெய்லியுமே நீங்க சாப்பாட்டுல ஆட் பண்ணுவீங்க. What is the best example? அதான் அதுக்கு இதுல எக்கனாமிக்ஸ்ல பெஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள். வெரி குட். சால்ட் இஸ் த பெஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இன் எக்கனாமிக்ஸ். சால்ட் யோசிச்சு பாத்தீங்களா? வீட்டுல அம்மாட்ட சொல்லுவீங்களா, சார் சால்ட் விலை குறைஞ்சு போச்சு, அம்மா நிறைய போடுங்க. சால்ட் விலை கூடி போச்சு, அம்மா குறைச்சு போடுங்க. நோ, ஆல்மோஸ்ட். So the best example is salt. Next best example பாத்தீங்கன்னா ட்ரக்ஸ் கிடையாது. ட்ரக்ஸ் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா மெடிசின்ஸ். சம் மெடிசின்ஸ் வந்து டாக்டர்கிட்ட இருந்து நம்மளே டாக்டரா இருப்போம். இப்ப டாக்டர் 10 மாத்திரை கொடுத்தாருன்னா நம்மளே வந்து விலையை கேட்போம். கூட இருந்துச்சுன்னா 5 மாத்திரை 4 மாத்திரை தான் வாங்குவோம். சரியா? கம்மி விலைனா 10 வாங்கிட்டு வந்துருவோம். சரிங்களா? பட் லைஃப் சேவிங் ட்ரக்ஸ், இப்ப இன்சுலின் சில பேர் கண்டிப்பா எடுத்துக்கணும். இன்சுலின் இப்ப அதான் சொன்னாரு, நிக்கில் ஆக்சிஜன். ஒருத்தர் கண்டிப்பா ஆக்சிஜன் கொடுக்க வேண்டிய ஸ்டேஜ் வந்தது, கோவிட் ஸ்டேஜ். அப்ப என்ன பண்றது? அப்போ அதெல்லாம் லைஃப் சேவிங் ட்ரக்ஸ். ஆனியன் எல்லாம் கிடையாது. ஆனியன் வந்து லைஃபுக்கு ரொம்ப முக்கியமா. ஆனியன் இல்லாம யூ கேன் சர்வை. இன் எக்கனாமி there are 3 sectors in economy. The first one is called primary sector. Second is secondary. Third one is tertiary. I explain these 3 items, then we'll finish this today's session. So in economics, there are 3 important sectors. One is called primary. What is primary? All economic activities. Please note that all economic activities classified into 3 sectors. All economic activities. What do you mean by economic activities? Anything associated with money, anything associated with value are known as economic activities. Now, what do you mean by primary activities, secondary activities, tertiary activities? What do you mean by primary? Primary activities na enna? Any activity associated with or depends on Mother Earth. பூமியை மட்டுமே நம்பி இருக்கிறது. Anything associated with Mother Earth, nothing else are economic activities. Tell me an example. Tell me an example. Very good. Jaya say agriculture. Very good. Agriculture. Fishing. Very good. Mining. Very good. Excellent. So, what is primary activities? Agriculture. Forestry. If you go to forest, you can collect what? Resins, any forest produce. So agriculture, forest, not petrol. Please note that petrol you are not getting directly from the earth. You need industry. You need industry to convert crude oil into petrol. So primary sectors enna? Agriculture, forest, mining, fishing. These all we got from Mother Earth. Afforestation. That's why afforestation means making of forest. We'll get wooden products from this. Farming. Farming means agriculture. So these are primary activities. What are secondary activities? What are secondary sectors? All economic activities depend on primary activities. Depend on primary sectors. So all secondary activities, all secondary sectors depend on primary sectors are known as secondary sector. Tell me an example. Very good, Jaya and others said they are all manufacturing industries. All manufacturing industries. Crude oil is used where the refineries. Refineries is industries. Refineries. In refineries, the crude oil from the crust is processed and we'll get what? Petrol, diesel. What is the method is known as? What is a specific name for it? The specific name from where we'll get petrol, diesel, coal, tar, paraffin, etc. Very good. Very good, Nemish. It is called fractional distillation. Everything is in school. See, all the basic things are in school. If you want to become an IAS officer, first one, you understand everything given in the school textbooks. That's all. So all the people who are preparing for civil service examinations, IAS examination, group 1 examination, they study what? For them, the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, they are textbooks, school textbooks, 6th standard to 12th standard. If you master 6th standard to 12th standard, then you can easily become an IAS or IPS officer. Some additional things, but basics is from school textbooks. You can clear easily prelims. So secondary sector depend on primary sector. For example, iron and steel industry. For iron and steel industry, what is the input? What is the raw material needed for iron and steel industry? For iron and steel industry, what is the raw material needed? Iron ore. Yeah, iron ore. So we mined from iron ore. For cotton textiles industries, for textile industries, what is the raw material? Textile industries. Textile industries, cotton. What is tertiary sector? All services industries, services, banking, transport, telecommunication. Now I'll ask some questions. You tell me which comes in which sector. So hospital, which sector? Hospital, services sector, third sector, tertiary sector. Software, which sector? Software. So tertiary sector activities you cannot see. It is intangible. So software industries, hardware industries. Hardware means computer. Computer la which sector? Computer. Please note that computer is secondary sector. Hardware. Hardware is a product. TV screen. Laptop. TV screens are produced by the company. So therefore they are secondary sector. But software is tertiary sector. So know the difference between hardware and software. What are hardware? Computer. Hardware na neenga thottu paakalam. Mobile phone ngiradhu hardware. Mobile phone ngiradhu hardware. SIM card ngiradhu hardware. But telecommunication irukla, Airtel, BSNL, Jio. Jio mobile kuduthakana, the Jio mobile is hardware. But Jio service irukla, the service. Internet provider, adala enadana services sector. Laptop is edavadhu or porul mari irundaduna, that is a secondary sector. That is produced by a company. All electronic components, which sector? Yes, all electronic components, secondary sector. Okay, right. So with this, we'll finish today's session, introductory class. Those who want to attend further session, do this. Save this number in your mobile as RADIAN Junior IAS. And then WhatsApp Junior IAS to this number. Feedback of the session, because here many are attending the session from 6th standard to the college students. Namish said, I really enjoyed the session. Okay, what about others? Write down your feedback so that you can improve your writing skill also. Type, I'll wait. Very good, Jaya. It is useful for my future. Yeah, so it will be useful for your current course also. Currently studying, you can understand the subject and then study. So whatever you study in science or maths or history, understand. With proper understanding, study maths also. Don't mug up things. We may not know. So whatever we know only is not even a fistful. Feedback the class is interesting. We want a lot from this class. We learned a lot from class. Yes, daily read paper headlines. I'll give some PDFs. I can gain more knowledge. Very good. It was interesting in this class. Okay, interested. Awaiting for your next class, sir. It was fun learning with you. Thank you. I'll increase the speed depending on the students' cooperation. First time learning about economics. Okay. So that's very important. Economics is the most important. Country, the administration, prime minister, chief ministers, வீட்ல நமக்கு தேவை, அம்மாவுக்கு தேவை, வீட்ல வேலை பார்க்கறவங்களுக்கு தேவை, எல்லாருக்கும் எக்கனாமிக்ஸ்ங்கிற கான்செப்ட் சொல்லுவாங்க. தெரியும் வேலைக்காரங்க, சார் பெட்ரோல் விலை ஏறி போச்சு, அதனால எனக்கு சம்பளம் கூட்டு கொடுக்காது. அப்ப எதனால எப்படி தெரியும்னா அதுவும் ஒரு எக்கனாமிக்ஸ் தான். பெட்ரோல் விலை கூடுச்சுன்னா என்ன ஆகும்? When the price of the petrol increases, then price of all items increase. Why? Price of petrol means diesel, everything, because everything depends on transport. எது வந்தாலும் ஒரு டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட்ல ஒரு லாஜிஸ்டிக்ஸ். So when the price of a petroleum product increases, automatically the price of every item increases. The vegetable increases, chicken increases, everything எல்லாமே increase ஆகும். அப்ப automatically என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா the cost of living அதிகமாகும். Therefore people demand more money as wages. So I understand the class. I enjoyed the math calculation. You teach the class is very super, sir. I really understand. Enjoy your class, my son and daughter. Thanks, sir. I also enjoyed so much. It makes me happy and interesting. I can understand easily. Math session very interested. Okay. We cover current affairs, weekly current affairs, everything I'll cover. Maybe one or twice, two times per week. Allow plus any provide any question paper for RA Bhatta examination. நீங்க அதுல எனக்கு இந்த நம்பர்ல வாட்ஸ்அப் பண்ணுங்க உங்க எக்ஸாமினேஷனோட பேட்டர்ன் எல்லாமே. I'll give you a question paper for that also. Thank you. We'll meet in next class, preferably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'll inform well in advance. This is my daughter's first session. She enjoyed. I'll be excited also. Thank you very much. Thank you. Either do this. Save this number in your mobile as Radian Junior IAS. Then WhatsApp from the number as Junior IAS. Thank you.